So how does testosterone work in the body? Well, for a start, we have this amazing body designed here, but it actually all starts in the brain. Specifically, this little signal here actually stands for the hypothalamus and the pituitary axis. And what happens is we get a signal from the hypothalamus to the pituitary gland, the anterior, to secrete two hormones. One being luteinizing hormone, or LH, and the second being FSH, which stands for follicle stimulating hormone. Now, these get released approximately every 1 to 3 hours in the healthy male body. And it's a pulsatory effect. And what happens is it sends a signal all the way down here, and it then goes into the testicles. Now, luteinizing hormone will get absorbed through something called the Leydig cells. And what the Leydig cells do is they combine with cholesterol with the luteinizing hormone to create testosterone. Now, FSH, that also goes down this pathway, but that will get taken in by the Sertoli cells, and that will form something called an androgen binding protein. After it's become an androgen binding protein, or ABP, it then combines with the testosterone that's already been created from the Leydig cells. That then can create something called sperm. So we have the sperm process going on in here. And then also the testosterone is now available for the rest of the body. So after this process, you now have something called total testosterone. So you have total testosterone that's now getting produced through the blood supply. But total testosterone doesn't mean that all of that testosterone is now available to make its impact on the body. No, it actually has other factors at play which are very significant, such as SHGB, sex hormone binding globulin, and also albumin. These two binding proteins means that it's not completely available, but a healthy male should have between 2 and 3% of floating free testosterone available for its target tissues. So here we have free testosterone. Now, once it's become free, it then has the ability to break down even further into an even more powerful form called dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. And this has impact on the liver, it has impact on the skeletal muscle, and it has impact on the gonads. And so we know that DHT has an 8 times more powerful binding affinity with the androgen receptors. So DHT is very important. Not only does the testosterone stop there, but it actually gets converted to another hormone called estradiol. And this ultimately forms estrogen. And we know that estrogen has impact on the brain, the bone, and the adipose tissue. And a lot of guys will want to try and crush the estrogen, but this isn't always wise, because we know that if you have low estrogen levels, this is going to create real trouble for you in terms of mood swings, belly fat, and also low libido and things of that nature. So too high estrogen can cause lots of problems like gynecomastia, male boobs, that sort of thing. But then also too low estrogen can create very similar effects. So it's very important when we understand hormones, we understand that balance in the sweet spot and ratio is everything when it comes to this. But this is what the short video is about, just to give you a wee synopsis of the journey of testosterone throughout the body. And from here, we can build upon our knowledge. Cheers.